van de London Mets supporters van gisteren. So, hello, good evening everybody and welcome at the Federations Cup at Brasschaat Braves for the night game. You can call it the night game between the Sofia Blues and the home team Brasschaat Braves. And today on my right side, as you can see, we have a real Milwaukee Brewers fan, Philippe van der Meijden, head coach of the Belgian Red Hawks. Also former baseballer of the national team and also working for the Belgian Federation, right?
Kinda, yes. Yes. First of all, thanks for having me Sunday today. Under the blue summer sky, first day of the summer sun.
You have to talk in the mic, otherwise
in the mic.
That's better. Yes, that's
okay.
better. So did I pronounce you well? Was it a good?
If you feel comfortable this way, that's all good.
Okay. Did you saw the games this morning and yesterday?
I did see some images from yesterday's game. At least the end of the game I've seen, and I followed up on the game earlier today, the morning game between the London Mets and the diving Ducks.
I get some info from our studio. You have to be really close against the mic.
I might be.
So, and what did you thought of the level? What the games that you saw?
I think it was okay. Yesterday, for Brasschaat, it was kind of like a rough game. I think they had they had the game under control, but they weren't able to finish him at the right time. I think, and at the end, towards the last couple of innings, they kind of were thinking the game was in already, and then you could see in the 8th and the 9th that London took away the game actually.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about the pure statistical way of the game, the shot managed to have 6 hits. Mets had, I think,
14
hits.
Yes.
I think not too many walks on both sides. So yeah, at the end of the day, maybe you can say that pure statistically the Mets deserve to win maybe more than Brasschaat, but that's not always the case, of course.
Yeah, we before the game I had a small talk with the head coach of the manager of the Brasschaat Braves, Kevin Peters, about that game. So I think if Nick is ready, we can go to that interview. Goedemorgen Mazien. So hi Kevin Peters, you're the manager of the Brasschaat Braves team. Yesterday tough loss. How did you recover that loss?
Well, it was indeed a tough loss. We were actually going great. After 7 innings, we were leading 6-1.
Luckily,
I think everybody thought that the game was over already. And in a few seconds, we let them back in the game, and that backfired, and we never were able to recover from that.
Yeah, where did it went wrong? Because you were heading, like you said, 6-1, and I think in the 7th, 8th inning, the batting stopped. What happened?
What happened? I don't think we hit all that well yesterday. We took some quality at bats, but we capitalized on our few opportunities we had. We drove a lot of guys in when we had the chances, and that led us to a 6-1 lead. After that, after they changed their pitcher, like I said, everybody thought the game was over and it would be easy to close it out. And that was a big surprise for everybody, because they all of a sudden they hit the shit out of the ball, like they say. So yeah, and we didn't recover from that.
Okay, today a whole other game against the Sofia Bulgarian team. People around the field are saying that this team is not starting a bit the weakest team in the group. Is that true, or what's the game plan? How are you gonna be starting?
Well, it's very simple. We lost yesterday to the London Mets, so we have only one chance now, and that is to win today. So we're going all in today, and if we manage to win this game, then we'll see from there. But there is no other option than to win today.
Okay, the game before this game was the London Mets against the Diving Ducks. Did you follow the game?
A little bit, because I had to work in the morning, and I watched my cell phone a little bit, so I followed it a little bit, yeah.
Okay, so the London Mets lost. I think that's a good thing for the Braves, so you got more chances. How do you see that coming through?
Yeah, I was hoping that it was going to be a closer game. Of course, the Ducks winning helps us a little bit, but now we still have to beat the Ducks and start counting. But like I said, it all starts today.
Quite older, most of them. Most of them are 30, between 30 and even 40 years old. So I think it's an experienced team that plays already together for a long time, plays with the national team together for a long time. So it's not going to be the easy win as people think.
So I understand you already know some of the guys because they play for the national team. So if they're coming at bat, you will pronounce the names of the Bulgarian team. That's really nice of you, Philip.
Well, I do have to say I don't speak Bulgarian that good. I do speak a little bit of Bulgarian sometimes, but I don't think that's good enough to understand.
Okay. I see there is the meeting with the umpires. We also had a talk with the manager, aka the shortstop of the Bulgarian team, because he's a player coach. I think later on we will see that interview too. For these teams, it's special. If you see Brasschaat Braves, they have like I think 4 managers, 4 coaches, and the Bulgarian team they have actually one coach, and he's also the player. Is that typical for this kind of team, or I'm just overreacting?
You're just overreacting.
Okay, I thought so.
No, but I think you're right about mentioning this. I mean, these guys are. You can see it maybe in the youth levels, not always very polished, I would say. But like I said, they make up a lot of things with just being tough, you know. And it's always tough to play these kind of teams, and especially a tournament like this with a must-win game when things are on the line. Brasschaat is away team, so I mean these guys are playing home now. Yeah.
The interview with the head coach of the Bulgarian teams is ready, so I think we're going to this interview.
Sounds good.
So hi, the head coach of the Sofia Blues, but also a team player.
Yep, playing manager, just like most of the teams in Bulgaria, I guess. Been playing for a long time, so it was about time to take over.
And how do you manage a team and as a player, as a coach?
Well, and hopefully we took some good lessons that would help us ahead in the tournament.
Okay, today you're playing against the home team Brasschaat Braves. What do you expect from this game? They had a loss yesterday too, so you're equal in that.
Yeah, no, it's the first time we faced that team, so we were all here on the field trying to get as much information as we could. It was a surprise loss as far as our expectations went, so I don't know, it's going to be a tough one for sure. Again, facing velocity that we're not used to, a good team defensively. They can swing the bats really well, so I hope we play good on defense. This is what we were lacking yesterday a lot, so good defense and making the right plays at the right time could bring us the W.
Okay, what do you expect more of the tournament the rest of the week?
Oh, again, now everything is pretty much tied after the loss of Brasschaat yesterday and the win from the Ducks today. So if we manage to pull out that win, it's going to be a really tough one until the end of the tournament. So everyone's got a chance.
You think this is going to be a sort of a key game for you guys?
Oh, definitely, yeah. If we don't win this one, we might as well enjoy more of the Belgian beer. So we're hoping that we have something to look forward to until the end of the week.
So it's a win-win, I can say.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
win.
Good luck today, and thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
I see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. So, good interview?
Yeah, look, well, so referring to the Belgian beer at the end, Orly says quite a bit.
They all do. I just had a talk with the London guys. They're off tomorrow. They didn't say they would go really bad tonight, but they had some guys who are gonna celebrate their birthday, and of course, if you're in Belgium, you need to get the beer.
Yeah, the birthday juice is always a good one, of course.
So anyway, we're gonna start this game with the first batter for Brasschaat Braves, the shortstop player. It's Martinez Rexon. You know Martinez?
I've seen him play last year when he still played for Morsel, but actually I haven't seen a game from Brasschaat this year. But I follow up on the games a little bit, but I haven't seen him play during the league. Well, like I said in the beginning, before this game, it's going to be a tough game. If you see this kind of picture right away, I'm not saying they're not going to hit him, but I mean it's not down as bad as the people would say, you know. So
no, and the question is, how long can he keep this control for hitting the spots? Huh? We have a 1-1 now for Rexon. There's some speed on the ball, huh? Good fastball, straight.
it looks okay as long as he can throw it for strike. He can get a long way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen any off-speed pitch so far, unless I missed it. But
there you got the off speed.
doesn't look too bad of off-speed pitch either. Oops.
I think that was a swing. Umpire says no.
He's always right, so
Umpires are always right.
at least that's what I heard from the interviews yesterday.
Exactly, true. So that's ball 3, so we have a full count right now. It's a foul ball.
Yeah, it's just like the manager of Sofia Blues said yesterday with the interview today that it was surprising that they Brasschaat lost the game. I think it was for them interesting to see, and it opens up some possibilities for them too, of course. Because when you see the results from the first game when they played Valencia, they actually went to the 4th inning, I think. It was the score was still 1-1, or 5th inning, the score was still 1-1, I think, and then they had the blowout 5th or 6th inning, I think, Valencia. So that also says a lot, because they faced like a decent pitcher, you know, also Sacramento from Spain. I know Belgium knows him for sure, but this guy is not just some pitcher, you know. I mean,
That's a high pitch, but a ground ball to second base, and
should be an easy out.
it's in the second out of this inning. Chasing the first pitch in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood of the strike zone. Yeah, was high pitch? No.
Yeah.
Looks high.
It's nothing wrong to be aggressive, of course. If it's your pitch, but it's much easier to say not to chase or to.
With Axel Poesmans now at the plate, the catcher. He did a really nice play yesterday. Did you saw that?
I did see that. Yeah, well, it's not a nice play. It's a heads-up play. You know? It's
yes.
There, but,
yeah, he should be there. But being at the base, I think it's the first time ever I saw this action. It's a second strike. It's 0-2.
But Axel has been hitting really well in the league games, also in the Belgian league at this time.
Are you surprised that he's hitting third then?
Third? He's hitting third for Brasschaat. I mean, I'm surprised. No, I'm not surprised about that at all. I mean, how he performed last year with the national team, and now how he's hitting in the league games. I think he's hitting over 500. So I mean, and it's not just hitting base hits. You know, he's driving the ball in the gaps. He has a lot of. I think he has most doubles in the league. I think has 11 or something, if I remember.
Because he's also a good runner.
Yeah, he can run. He can run.
Yeah, he almost run past the hitter yesterday with his gear on, so that's not easy. There you go. Oh, and after all, an easy out from second base to first base. So, bottom of the first. And for Sofia, the first leadoff hitter, Nasapov Alexander. And yesterday we had these questions about pitcher catching being brothers. I'm not sure, but the second one is Nasapov Dimitar. Should be brothers, otherwise it could be like a name that's a lot saying in Bulgaria. We have a lot of in Belgium, like Janssens Peters.
Might be, yeah.
Might be. We should ask that after the game.
Yeah, they're brothers, and they play. It's kind of funny. They play Keystone with the club team. I think they play also Keystone with the national team.
So there you go. The first strike. It's 3-1. Playing Keystone and hitting one in first and second. That's a foul ball for a full count. So the sun is out.
Finally, it's summertime also, huh?
Yes, today it is officially. Now this morning it was of course dry, luckily.
That's a lead-off walk. That's always a tough way to start a game, of course.
So we got a runner at first base, nobody out. It's a good time to bunt in the beginning of the game. What do you think?
Sander, if you want to talk strategics. But I love the way you think, though.
Yesterday I had Kevin Kallenberg here, and we were talking about being aggressive in the beginning of the game, so why not? Showing bunts.
Yeah, being aggressive has a lot of different ways, of course. Right? As a hitter, as a team tactic, whatever. I think bunt shouldn't be the best option here.
Okay. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes for Nasapov, the brother, and the coach. I got a ground ball for the double play. Oh, I just missed, nobody at third base.
Yeah, that's a tough play, of course. You could see that right away. It was off balance. Tried to make the throw at second base. Tried to get that lead out, but that's a risk
for the double play. Oh, I just missed, nobody at third base. The lineup.
Plate.
Yeah, we see the replay there. Yeah. You just missed the replay, Philip.
Sorry.
That's okay. Strike. So you want a ground ball now, huh?
Yeah. Preferably to third base, so the guy at third has to hold it a little bit.
It's a nice catch from Axel.
Normally the guy would score if you hit the ground ball up the middle, of course.
Mm-hmm. Fly ball. Trying to reach, but it's gonna be on the dugout from the Braves.
Yeah, preferably we would like to have a strikeout, of course. No.
This is 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a high fastball with a swing, so that's a strikeout like you mentioned. That's what you want to have.
Yeah. But now we can get that double play in with the ground ball. So
Staying low in the zone then. No?
try to throw.
Try to throw low in the zone and get
Oh,
that
yeah.
ground ball. It's getting a rather bigger lead. Showing bunt again. It was a ball.
We missed the sign. Huh? The manager missed the sign at Fair
Yes.
That's kind of like a tough way to play right now. You're as a manager, head coach. You're
There is the bunt.
yeah.
And make the out
kind of
at
a-
first.
It's kind of a safety squeeze type of thing, I think. I don't know.
What do you think the sign was for bunt?
The cold sign, like it was like
Maybe the hands on the knees.
yeah, something like that. No, I just mentioned it's kind of tough to as a manager and still be a player to play this kind of game when you're on the base pads or you're hitting. Who's giving signs? You know, that's interesting to see right now. I think,
Mhm.
but at the end, the manager is still the responsible person.
Anyway, the manager of the Bulgarian team is a runner at second now, and we have 2 and 3 loaded. So we got people in scoring position with 2 men out. A hit would be nice for Sofia.
Yeah, he's down on 2 strikes, I think.
Yes.
Oh, no, 2 strikes. No.
Now he's 2 strikes, yeah. 0 and 2.
It's already a heated inning.
Yes, the first inning.
The start of the game.
Ooh. A little high.
I can't see the big Bulgarian guy standing in front of me, but
He's big.
like I said, I don't speak Bulgarian, so ooh, that's something weird. Oh,
Did he mention
I
timeout?
think
Yeah.
so. I think
Yes.
it's for timeout. Yeah.
So no pitch. I'll do the scoreboard says 2 and 2. Did we miss 10?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think scoreboard might be wrong in this.
We will know it right away.
Yeah.
There you go, doses. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out.
You say they call the deuces. Huh?
The deuces, yeah. The Austria team with deuces, we didn't get it on camera, but they all went with their leg on the fence
Uh-huh.
in the dugout, and they were like with their hand behind their heads. I think every team does something funny with 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. But now it's full count, so let's see what happens. That's
That's a strikeout.
a strikeout, yes.
Still 0-0, but you could feel a little bit of heat, you know. I mean, it's gonna be a good game, I think.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Let's see each other in the second inning. So the beginning of the second inning with at bat Robin Ruvers fourth. Yeah, playing third base today. Yesterday he played left field, and he can pitch.
Yeah, Robin can play multiple things, multiple positions, I would say.
Starting with a ball.
Some miscommunication apparently. Yeah, throwing a lot of speed for strike now also. So.
That's maybe what the catcher was saying.
Possible.
Get ahead.
I don't
Get
know.
ahead.
Get ahead.
Big swing.
Robin is actually in the league games heating up a little bit more at the bat. Also, he was some struggling in the beginning of the season, I think. But
But he's a powerful hitter, eh?
he has a smooth swing. He can, and he's also most in the past, like it's a tough out, you know, like he doesn't strike out a whole lot, so he makes contact quite often.
But it's also one of the guys who can hit the ball pretty far. I mean, he's a good situational hitter, but now and then he can drive the ball over the fence, right? On the other side than now.
Between the lines, you mean?
Between the lines, exactly. Ooh, good off speed pitch for the first out.
There goes a theory about not striking.
Yes, we had the same yesterday. So we talked about that. Jamie Verheijenweg is actually the right guy on the place.
I did hear that.
And then he did the doubting swing, the check swing.
Yeah.
Anyway, now and then that happens.
Yeah.
Now get Elias. He played the third base yesterday. Had a really tough play. And it's getting behind.
Coming along more than in the first inning, I think, with getting that off-speed pitch for strike. It's going to make it a little tougher for the Brasschaat to adjust.
He's playing second base right now. Yes, there's a fast ball. 0-2.
Yeah, it comes ahead with 0-2 again. That's it. Close.
I think so. Ooh. What do you think? Is that a good call?
Yeah,
Of course.
It's a good call. Yeah, it's a good hold, I would say. Huh?
A good hold. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to finish off with the curveball again.
Mm-hmm. So 2-2 for Elias. One man down. Should get some guys on the base.
Defending the zone.
Yes.
It's probably got another curveball right now. A high fastball, not a curveball.
Think so?
I assume so. I'm not thinking. So I assume.
There's a fastball, ground ball to second base. And
Like a short arm action.
maybe that's why he's on second base, because the distance is less far. So that's 2 down. So actually, this is Yves Poesmans.
Yes, came into pitch yesterday to close the game, but
Didn't didn't work out. Yeah.
no.
It's 2 balls to 1-0. Also, very smart and aggressive player on the bases.
Yeah, if he's
If you
an electric guy, you know. That's a good take.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to swing at the curveball right now with.
With 2-0 now, of course. But again, enough speed for a strike.
Yeah.
Guessing he's coming back with the off speed for a strike.
Yeah, and it doesn't harm him actually. Yeah, he's a little bit wild with the fastball,
There you go.
and then that the wildness, I would say, from that fastball can help him out a little bit with the effectiveness of the curveball. So it's never easy as a hitter to have a guy on the mound that's a little wild when the curveball throws for strikes. So
Mm-hmm. So 2-2.
they're chasing that on 2 strikes. They're chasing the curveball. They can hold up with.
I just saw the replay. That was also pretty close, actually.
Yeah, three similar plays actually already. Yeah? With Ruvens and then
Mm-hmm.
Marcias, I think.
I remember a pitcher on 0-2 who was on purpose throwing curveballs in the ground. There you go.
That's another punch out.
And it's 3 outs. Going to the bottom of the second.
So apparently, Sander, my voice is a little too soft, so I will be at least trying to raise my voice a little bit louder so everybody can understand me.
That would be great. That would be great. So bottom of the second, up, first strike, big swing. It's also a big guy, but of course, my point of view, everybody's big.
Yeah.
I thought I would say it, otherwise I think you would say it. you wouldn't have say it, yeah.
No, I was just not thinking it.
I think this was yeah.
Yeah, she tried to get in the zone right away, I think, and I think that probably also the bottom of the lineup might be not the strongest point of this team. I think if 1 to 4 might be guys that swing the bat, but those were not the best swings from the previous hitter. Huh?
It looked like an all or nothing swing.
Yeah, sometimes it's
all,
beneficial.
yes. 1-1.
Yeah, he's needing a lot of pitches too right now. Like a top spin.
Oh,
It's a nice play. Pick it. Yep.
nice play indeed.
Like a top spin. Blue blind drive, I would say.
Yeah. Rexon on the run. .28 pitchers for Johnson Kate.
Yeah, it's quite a bit already in the first inning.
Second inning.
Well, yeah, the beginning of the second.
That's a nice hit
Base
between short and third. So a runner at first. And again a nice hit.
Base hit down the line. Oh, the runner at second base is stopping. Yeah, we couldn't see the complete field down the line. So.
No, but I suggest the left fielder was on top of it. So runners at first and second with 2 out. Scoring position and top of it's number top of the batting, I think. The leadoff runner, the leadoff hitter. Ooh, close play.
But
That's close. See the replay. Just missed it. 0-1. Again, a nice stop from Axel. Axel is a colleague of yours.
yeah, that's correct. Yeah, since January.
And how does it go?
It goes really great.
That sounded a bit sarcastic, but
No. No, it's nice to have somebody working as a true baseball and softball guy for the league also. in the past. I've had several colleagues who were not coming from inside the sports. I would say it's always tough to discuss things at the office or to try to set something up with people that are not really haven't played themselves, you know. But now it's really beneficial that we can have good talks about baseball, softball, or with certain projects where we want to go to and stuff like that. So makes things a little easier to discuss and to manage. And
Because he knows the field, he knows the people, he knows the clubs. Yes.
yeah. Of course, for him it's also a big adjustment at the moment, I think, because being on the field or as a player or a coach or an umpire and just only doing those kind of things, or even as a board member, not being on the field but just being involved within the club activity within one club, or you look to things just as that.
And he got a ground ball to shortstop
It's an easy
for the
second.
yes.
Yeah, you look to those things kind of like as a player or any type of activity to do, but once you work for a federation or a league, you see things more behind the scenes, you know. It's always different to see things behind the scenes when you get into touch with more.
So top of the third. I think this is Lucas Rizzi.
Yes.
I saw him coming at the game like an hour before the start of the game. That's rather late, coming from work.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's always a different story once you go abroad, and you can commit completely full on that tournament, and just being focused on games and taking rest and whatever, and then having team talks, have some time off, whatever. But playing a tournament like this at home, yeah, most people don't take holiday for this kind of tournament, of course. And yeah, the home team most of the time plays the night game. So then guys go out to work, and they like Rizzi works in construction, so the guy is probably
Exhausting,
exhausting and beat up by Saturday. Yeah.
So it's not always an advantage that playing home, because you have to play every day and you don't get a lot of time to rest.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying, right?
kind of a downside also. Yeah. Of course, there are probably some financial benefits also, of course.
That's 3-1.
Yeah, and of course, if you have to go abroad, you have to take holiday also. And maybe, especially during this time of the year, when you have some young guys in your team, they can't get off of school, or you might not have your complete squad ready to go.
We have a
Usually with
fly ball.
on the field, but looks kind of
the second baseman.
Yeah, luckily because the center fielder was not getting your.
No, it looked like falling in the gap, but the Keystone was ready for it.
Yeah, it's always as an infielder on a ball like that, you should always go for it. Just don't look at the outfield and let the outfielder call you off. Because sometimes the infielders have the intention just to see where the outfielder is and.
Got 1 ball, 1 strike. Jimmy Peters, also new player for this team, came from Pioneers from Hoboken.
Yeah, originally started with Royal Grays as a youth player, and then he transferred to Pioneers, I think, but played in Holland also with Ostra Twins at the youth level also a little bit. Yeah, it's a promising player for the future. I think he did a good job with going to Brasschaat to get more playing time. It was kind of like a stuck at the Hoboken Pioneers a bit. Still some older guys.
Yeah, he's still very young actually. Eh?
Yeah, he's last year junior, so he's 18 or will turn 18 in 2022. So.
But a strong guy, I understand.
Yeah,
with the giving
he's a powerful kid, I would say. Athletic. He can swing the bat.
He can swing the bat with the long ball, or.
Well, if he can hit it, I mean, if he hits it, he can drive the ball a long ways. Yeah.
A bit like you in the days. Unfortunately, he just swung and missed, and that's the second out. I think.
Yeah, this guy's putting up some zeros actually. Yeah. Haven't been able to manage a lot of base runners yet so far.
It's also a new guy. Didn't play yesterday.
Yeah, Veldhoven. Yes.
And that's gonna. Yeah, I think they had. That's nice catch.
Yeah, first pitch.
Yes, I would want to say the same, but.
Well, they're having a rough time, but they want to be aggressive, but it's helping this pitcher so far. So.
It's a high fly ball, left
Yeah,
field.
The field has a good chance. So
It's under it. And at the end, an easy catch. Never let the fear of striking out. What was it?
I don't know, Anders.
Shh. They don't see that. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. It's a quote of Babe Ruth. I just saw it in a bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Always nice to see inspirational quotes in the bathroom. 2-0. A lot of crowd tonight, huh? It's a bit the same like yesterday. It's a high fly ball going foul.
Yeah, watch out because my.
I just wanted to ask you, you didn't
Yeah.
park your car there?
Yeah, I did.
Is it a small red car there?
No.
No.
It's a big black car.
So that's 2-2. So if you don't like the comments of Philippe van der Meijeren, just search the big black car.
Yeah.
That's a full count. Base and balls.
Yeah, second walk of the game. Yeah. Not for this game, but I mean total. The shot picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's a base hit in the field. Well, they're managing to get a lot more base than Brasschaat actually at the moment, so might just be a matter of time when they score their first run. So
Getting ahead early in the game, it's pretty important. Sure, of course, it's when it's a tight game. Huh?
yeah, it is.
Oh, it's not going. He was ready to throw.
Yeah. You gotta get that mindset in when you see that ball go down in the dirt before the catcher blocks it, you can take that base.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a mindset and it's
Should be automatically.
at least in this situation you have one out, runners at second and then first. If you can get in scoring position with runners at second and third with one out, that's an easy RBI if you can. It would be in a run.
That's an easy, good double play ball. Let's see if
If
it's.
they can get it.
No.
Safe.
But
It wasn't hit too hard also, you know.
no, yes, I was trying to say because the shortstop was fast, huh?
Yeah, he made up for the
Wow.
second baseman, but he kind of like let the ball come to him. If he would have charged him, maybe he could tag the runner and get the out at first. But
So 2 outs, runners at the corners, 1 and 3, and we have the big hurt at bat.
yeah, the big hurt. Yeah. Let's hope he doesn't hurt it now. Huh?
0-1.
Oh, it's
Early
Good
steal.
jump, yeah.
It's a really good jump. Nice one.
Timed them well.
Oh, busted. So 2-1. Foul ball.
Get the deuces out again. No? Yeah.
Yes, I'm a little bit late with the scoreboard, so runners at 2 and 3. Let's see if they can get on the scoreboard with a run, maybe 2 runs, because looks like a fast runner at second.
Yeah,
And again a foul ball.
yeah, with 2 strikes, if you see the hitter swing,
You just have to take off.
you have to take off as a runner at second base also. So that's going to give you a couple extra steps to either score or get thrown out at home plate.
I hope that window wasn't the window of your car. Yesterday they hit some horses. Did
Some
you-
horses
Horses. Yes, horses.
on the field.
No, the foul ball hit some horses. Today this broken windows. Still working on this batter. Off speed. A little bit high. And there is the full count. Yeah, a bit struggling. Can I say that? Or is it?
He's just he's having a lot of pitches to get out. So you know,
And base and balls. What do you think? What do we do as a coach? Go talk to him, or is it too soon?
what would you say, Sander? Now,
I would do. I would go talk to him now,
maybe just the catcher talk to him.
just to stay relaxed, doing his thing, or maybe tell him a really good joke.
Well, yeah, we get number 7 up to bat, so bottom of the lineup, but still these guys have been making contact so far. So getting ahead.
Think those guys are starting to believe in this game, eh? And they should. They should.
Yeah, like the coach also said, it's all or nothing in this
Yeah,
game.
it's a do or
But
die, yeah.
It's for both teams, so and it's a good game so far. I mean, it's a close game, so which you would say maybe slight advantage for Sofia at the moment with some more runners in scoring positions or some scoring possibilities, but
2 and 2.
of course, getting more base runners doesn't always make the case. Huh? Wow.
Well, shortstop was breaking for the pickoff at second, but
Yeah, you had a good chance.
yeah. But the pitcher wasn't paying attention. We had it this morning too. There was the classical daylight with the glove. First time he didn't go. Second time he went, but he already was back in time. High pitch.
It's a rough situation right now. Right? This is
Full
loaded,
count.
Full count. This guy is gonna be going.
Interesting situation.
Yep. The payoff pitch.
Oh, wow. Big swing.
Yeah,
What do you think?
it's a big and ugly swing, I would say, but
It's a high pitch, I think. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think was ball 4, but... Well, at the end, the pitcher is right, eh?
it's the second time they come out of an inning like this already.
Yes. I think they got like 5 or 6 left on base right now. Something like that. Another chance for Brasschaat to get some runs in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fourth. Top of the fourth? Top of the fourth. So Braxton is gonna lead off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's loud. Easy, easy.
Really too loud? No?
This distance is good.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, most of the time I get the comments that I speak too loud, but it's more of a technical problem.
And techniques, to be honest, that's not my cup of tea. Talking, that's my cup of tea.
Yeah. No, but everybody knows that. It's all about the talks, huh?
It's all about the talks. Thanks for the positive feedback.
Well, let's see if Brasschaat can manage to do something.
They should, They should.
You're at the top of the fourth. Well, this guy has some pitches so far, but I mean, should try to get that lead of home base. Huh?
43 pitches.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good average, yeah, for sure. But
Yeah,
no doubt at all. But I mean, I'm just saying, see if he can still manage it, same velo, same control after 40 something pitches. That's going to be key for the Sofia team, of course. This pitcher can. Ooh.
Oh,
Call it, yeah. Okay.
it didn't look like one from
No,
this side, but hey, like you said before, the umpire is always right.
Yeah, it is.
There you go, 4 balls. It looked like he was calling it, but then the
Yeah.
4 fingers came off, so. We have runner at first,
Well, yeah, that's good. That's good right now. Good situation. Top of the lineup.
especially with Jamie. He's a good situational hitter. He can really bunt really good. Yes, I love to see some bunts.
Yeah, maybe it's a good time. I don't know. Yeah, but the guy in first, he can run probably too. So maybe
Also,
he can
yeah.
steal whatever.
And we saw yesterday a good hit and run with the same 2 guys. It was a really nice hit behind the runner's back.
Yeah, maybe try to manage something around here.
So let's see.
Some hit or run or something. Or
Yeah, that's good enough. Should be good enough.
should be good. Yeah.
There you go, same as a bunt. But I think there was more. Was it a hit and run? I didn't saw the runner going.
No, he was just reacting on the soft ground ball.
So one down and a runner in scoring position with Axel. Maybe it's time for Axel to
come through after
Yes.
a rough game yesterday.
yes.
0 for 5.
Do you talk about the game yesterday when you were this morning at the office?
Ah, yeah. Well, I wished him luck last night, and I didn't send him anything after the game. But I said we talked a bit about the game yesterday, about what went wrong. It was well, not into depth that much, but yeah, maybe a little bit. But yeah, it's always fun to talk about the game.
Did you get the interview with Axel? After?
Yeah, I did see it afterwards. Last night I did see it. So
He was pretty mad actually twice. I didn't expect it
yeah,
because he's
he was mad about some umpire calls. He said he told in the interview, but then we watched the game today together at the office, and he was complaining about those the quick pitches and stuff like that. But it was tough calls, I would say. And we were not, let's say, agreeing for 100%. But
okay. On the side, it's always
yeah, but when you stand there as a hitter and you see quick pitch, you might see it as a quick pitch. But if you can see the replay or the video afterwards, your opinion might change, you know. And yeah, it's a steal. It's going to be safe. That's a good steal.
Good timing,
because
yes.
He still went back to the base too after the fake pick, and then we still managed it.
Yeah, can we gonna see that replay?
No. Well, it's a good situation where you for Axel. Axel can make contact. Runner at third base. Infield's playing in right now, so he has to.
You can go deeper if you want, sir.
Yeah, he hit the ball hard somewhere in the outfield.
Good eye.
Now, if you can take a good, of course, on 2 strikes, it's not that easy. You have to defend yourself also.
But a good decision from Braxton, because somebody told me never be the first or the third out at third.
Cardinal rule, you say? I mean, huh? The cardinal rule. Well, yeah, they used to be like a cardinal rule, but like a goalkeeper.
It's the full count. All.
Yeah, you can see he's needing more pitches right now for every draw so far. Jamie was a little over anxious, maybe. But
it was the first time that he saw him, so.
Well,
Jamie Valley. Yes, sorry,
yeah,
I was stuck. Yeah, they got 2 Jamies in the team.
No.
You have to say James then.
Yes, I'll say the last name then.
Okay. Can you pronounce his last name?
Verhellewegen.
Verhellewegen. Verhellewegen. And a walk for Axel Poesman. So we have runners at the corners with 1 down.
Too bad Axel was not able to manage to put in that run, because now when Robin Roove is up to bat, they kind of have like a possibility to play that double play. Robbie is not the most fastest guy on the field, I would say. So Robin Roovens, yeah, sorry. He's not the most fastest guy on the field here, so but if he can manage to put the ball in the outfield, might help him better than put it on the ground, so give them the possibility to turn a double play. So. Maybe the ball in the dirt Axel might take off if he plays it small. That's a good jump. It's a good play. Back. Ooh.
Close play. That was a bit risky.
Yeah.
I didn't saw that Schwarzkopf was cutting off. Actually, I thought Axel was almost out, but
you could also see that both middle infielders were covering the base. I mean,
yes.
As a coach right now, you could see this might help you later in the game to put maybe a hit and run on or something. They both cover, you open up the whole infield. So especially in first and third situation.
They're playing right in. But this is perfect. This is when you have what you want to have as a. That's a perfect ball. And he's fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good throw. I want to see this. Okay. No, it's fast enough.
Pitcher's not backing up either at home plate here.
Oh.
It's all little things, but I always try to focus on those kind of things.
That's why I have you here. You see everything. But they're on the scoreboard, so it's 1-0 or 0-1 for Brasschaat Braves.
Well, it's actually the first opportunity that Brasschaat had some runners on second and third.
Productive, actually, then, yes, of course. Now you have Elias at bat with 2 outs.
Like we said earlier, it's not always to put the most runners on base to win the ball game either. So it just takes 1 run to win the game. So and I think a couple weeks back,
that's a big
ball hit. I think that's out of here.
It's gonna be close at no. What's a nice catch? Just missed it.
Yeah, he just missed it.
Maybe it was a little bit too much under it.
Under it. I wouldn't say under it, but he was on it.
He was on it. Anyway, Brasschaat Braves has a run on the scoreboard, so they're heading off to the And first out. What happened, Philip? I wasn't
swing.
Okay, thank you.
That's always nice to have a short, quick out right now. And of course, you want to have a short, quick inning after scoring so you can get up to bat and keep the momentum going, of course.
1-1. And a big swing. It's 1-2. And that's a base hit to left field.
That's the second base hit to left field.
It's a nice base hit.
So Nazapov again. Third time at bat this game.
The leadoff hitter, the second baser.
Yeah, but now it's going to be challenging for Brasschaat also. If you go the third time through the lineup, showing bunt, the steal might be gunned out. I think.
Yes, with a strong throw from Axel Poesmans and straight steal, but it didn't pay off for the.
Yeah, you could see it happen right away. You give away that fake bunt, you know, something's gonna be on, and I don't think it might be the smartest idea to go
on the first pitch.
Poesmans. Axel also.
No, he has a strong arm.
But at least they're trying to do something. Still a long ways to go also.
Still a long way. We half past the game.
Nah. We've been sitting already for a long time also.
And a high pitch. So that's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, he was darting. Inside, outside. Anyway, it's the third out. Still 1-0 for the Brasschaat Braves. It's always nice to have some messages from old players, like Edson Ludovica. You remember him?
Yes, I do. I remember Edson.
He's a good ball player. He's also a good dancer.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to say about if he was be a better dancer or a better ball player.
I will let that in the middle. So top of the 6th and a strike for Yves Poesmans.
2 Pro Bowls in a row.
Beetje naar ver, Poes. Beetje, stapje naar ver.
This is also says greetings to you, Philip.
Thank you for that.
And check swing. There you go. I think every check swing is 80% strike. If you see the cameras in the big leagues, it's almost always a strike.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys, these umpires also have such an eye for detail. You know, I mean, it's kind of funny too sometimes when you see the replays or the challenges they make with certain calls. It's like then you realize sometimes how good these guys really are. You know. Second strikeout of the game for Usmasif.
So every player of the Brasschaat race has a walk-up song. Did you have a walk-up song back in the days, Philip?
Not really, no. Back in our days, we don't have surround systems on the field yet. So. No, we kind of had like a song like we were playing where we did the Infield outfield on, you know. We just always took the same song of like more of a team boost. It's a good snack from the third baseman.
And then
With
the
a
throw
loppy
of the
throw
back.
and then save at first. No, yeah, he should be safe.
He's
No, he's calling him out as impossible.
why? How can he?
Slid it never made the intention to go to second base.
It didn't make any intention.
He should check.
How can he?
How can he be out? That's kind of a weird situation because we'll have to wait and see what happens here because
The manager is coming out of dugout to talk about it.
yeah, he made a slide to first, so
Yeah,
he never had the intention to go to second base. Sometimes they say a lot of people have. I hope not. This umpire has the misconception of
because he's in the field, yeah. But
yeah. So we'll see.
yes, and I know
No.
one thing.
Yeah.
The head coach of Brasschaat, he knows this rule book.
Yeah, of course, but even you don't have to be knowing the rule book that good to know that this guy should be safe at first base. You should get mad right now because that's
Oh, they're gonna meet?
okay. At least that's something.
Yes, but they're never gonna overcall this call. That would be.
Overrule it, you mean?
You can see it in the replay. Eh? He never got the intention to go to second
No,
base.
he slides, but if he
Yeah, the first baseman is trying to sell it.
if
but
he
it's-
calls him
it's
out on
never.
the tag
He
play,
called
that's
him
a
out. Wow, amazing.
if he calls him out on the tag play, that's something different because. But if he calls him out on the second tag, that's. So okay.
So that's then 2 down. He's pretty mad about it, Coach Kevin. That's a good pitch for a strike. Off speed again.
Yeah, he's coming a lot with that off-speed pitch for a strike right now, especially in the second time to the lineup. He's mixing up those pitches more.
It's 0-2. Aye. And the third out.
Kind of similar strike as in the previous at beta. I see some frustration at the moment with some Brasschaat players, but yeah, they're still up 1-0. So.
A player, I don't remember which team in MLB that was the same situation like Lucas Rizzi, that they run over, they touch first base inside of the field. He just did one step heading to second base, they tag him, he was out. But also there, they looked up in the rulebook, and they said, yeah, if you got any intention to go to second and you've been tagged, you're out. But I didn't think Lucas had any intention to go to second. He just wanted to make as soon as possible first base.
Yeah, and especially with the slide, and he had the slide on the inside part of the field to go to the base. So you got, because the guy was on the outside, on the foul territory. So yeah, they probably called him out on the tag play. And I think that's the only reason. Anyway,
he's out, and we're in the next at bat for Sofia.
yeah, he's getting closer and closer to the 80 pitch mark already so far. So,
but still has some speed behind his pitches. It's 2-2.
yeah, it's a guy that takes care of his body also. This pitcher.
Speed. It's a full count. What do you mean, like taking care of your body?
I mean, from what I've heard,
going
like
to a Thai massage or every day? Oh, we have a fly ball heading to shallow left field, but taken by the shortstop Braxton for the first out.
no, taking care of everybody. I think he, from what I've heard, it's like he works out a lot. He's on the field every day, so.
Another foul ball.
some serious multitasking you're doing here, Sander.
It's unbelievable. Ground ball to shortstop.
Oh.
Oh, he totally missed that one.
Yeah, that's let's say not the nicest play I've seen in this game, but he really waited for that ground ball. And
He didn't attack it.
No, if he would charge it a little better, he would maybe was able to feel it on the grass. But and the last intention to still throw the glove out, but didn't work out. So yeah, that's the type of place you don't want at this moment, of course. We'll call that an E6, huh?
You call that an E6? He didn't touch the ball.
Yeah, but
That's the
not about-
discussion. No, I know it's not about touching the ball, of course.
yeah, it happens the other way around also sometimes. When an outfielder makes like a diving play and he touches the ball, some scorekeepers might call it an error.
Well, it's 0-2.
The,
Good outside pitch for the second out. It's going up and down with both teams.
mm-hmm.
When you expect that they're coming through, then every time, not every time, but anyway, 2 down, runner at first, and this is a high fly ball. Direction first base. Jamie's underneath, and he makes the catch with one hand. Easy,
Always with one hand.
easy peasy. Going to the top of the sixth inning.
It looks like some of these Bulgarian guys are looks like some of these Bulgarian guys are ready to dance in front of the dugout here. Huh?
I think maybe it's a good idea to ask Edson to come over tomorrow and give some dance lessons.
Yeah,
Maybe some salsa.
the style might not be them in favor for these guys. I think that
That's why they have to learn.
get some smoothness in those bodies.
Could work out for baseball too, huh?
Yeah, especially.
Starting with a strike in the top of the sixth. Ooh. Also a youngster, but it looks like he wants to hit, huh?
Sorry?
It looks like he wants to hit,
Yeah.
chasing that off-speed pitch. There you go. Maybe a little too
Over anxious.
Yes, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, I could see it swinging of those. Might work out for a fastball with the sharp breaking balls.
It's a lot different, yes. And we are top of the batting with Braxton. Let's see if he's gonna be making up that missed ball. Ooh.
Yeah, nothing came out of it, but of course, it might stay still. It might stay in your head sometimes. A play like that, huh?
It's a mental game. It's a mental game.
Yeah, it seems like he's patient enough to lay over those low breaking balls.
Catcher is really close with his bluff.
Should be an easy out.
And then again, Jamie Verheijlenwegen.
Yeah, he's been swinging early in the count, Jamie. 2 outs, maybe it's a good time. Get a good long A bean.
Two and 0.
Toby does not going to be over aggressive here. Would be a short and quick inning for the Sofia team. We'll have to wait and see what Sofia might have in the bullpen, of course. If you can get this guy out of the game.
Chasing that outside pitch. Swinging to a low ball, and that's the third out. So I just had a confirmation for the co-host tomorrow. It's gonna be Andy Ruel. He's gonna join me tomorrow during the game. So that's really nice of him to come over. Let's see if he's gonna do it better than you.
Oh, Andy will have talks, plenty of talks for you to.
He has
his stories also. So.
He has a big history book about baseball. Looking So, Griff Petre at bat now. I think he's a no-hitter. Check swing, but for a hit. Second base taking over and a play at and an out. Wow. A really nice play of Elias covering this ball and Kate taking over first base for the first out. Nice catch, nice play. It's by the way, not a no batter. It's
It was a nice play. I was able to sneak through the window from the bathroom and see the play.
Oh, I thought I didn't mention that you went to the bathroom. Now you're saying it yourself. So, did you saw the quotes at the wall?
No, I was watching the play,
game.
so
I'm not that big that I can pee and watch the game at the same time. It was a close play, but could you tell?
I couldn't see if it was out or safe, so I just saw that the hitter kind of put the bat to the ball, but it was a tough play with pitcher covering third base, of course. We do see some action for Brasschaat in the bullpen at this moment. I think it's Robert de Boy. Also a young player, under 18.
He was playing second base yesterday. Now he's relieving.
Yeah, you don't want to go too deep into the pitching count either. I think they probably will, with the intention of using the pitcher now to use him for the second game later in the tournament. You can't let them go too deep.
Do you like champagne, Philip?
Do I like champagne?
Yes.
It's a fly ball to center field. Should be an easy catch for Postmaziv. Do I like champagne? Yeah, sporadically I do like champagne. Yeah.
Would you share a bottle of champagne with me?
You mean right now or?
Not right now, but maybe later on.
If
I
you
just
pay for it, yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for it. I've got to say hi to the Dirk van Hevel. He told me to mention this for a bottle of champagne, so it would be nice for me that I share it with you. Huh?
Then I will definitely share it with you.
Okay.
If Dirk is paying for it, I will definitely share it with you.
Ground ball to Elias, second base. For the easy third out, going to the 7th inning already. It's a pretty quick game, no?
Yeah, not too much scoring, so goes nice and quick. But it's always interesting to see how it's gonna progress, because we're getting closer to the end. So now more things can happen if they go to the bullpen. It's gonna be an interesting end of the game, I think.
For Sofia, the same pitcher. Do you think the Brasschaat is going with the new pitcher, or you should start And back to your colleague. We should
Yes.
get some microphones on the field.
I mic some guys up. That would be nice. Yeah, it's always nice to do, you know, because you, especially, but you have to pick the right guy, right? If
I think a catcher is a bit difficult to mic him up.
yeah, on the other hand, that's kind of nice to have to see how he interacts with the umpire, maybe, or interesting thought for the next time you do the live streams here.
So 2-0 for Axel Poesmans in the top of the 7th. It's a long time that I got the 7th inning stretch song.
Yeah,
Got a hit.
still
Two
gonna be a
shots.
tough play, but it's got a good arm. Yeah, I could see the experience in that guy, yeah, the shortstop. Not overreacting on the ground ball.
Reading the ball really good.
Reading the ball well, know what he can handle, know his own arm strength.
Back to Ruvens, Robin Ruvens. Also a youth player from Grace.
Originally, yes.
His brother used to play also for the national team as a catcher, but he's now more focusing on physio.
Yeah, he's kind of. I just talked to him today, actually, and but he's like you said, more focused on the physical part of not only of baseball and softball, but generally as a trainer, physio, more specialized actually in strength and conditioning. You know,
What's happening now?
I don't know what happened. I missed something, but
me too. We should make an umpire.
Yeah, we should make the umpires. Might be.
It's always nice to see like if you see field hockey,
Mhm.
that if they overrule something that you get every conversation between the umpires.
We might learn something also. You know.
We might understand.
I don't know about that, but we might learn something.
Okay. Maybe you just want to talk what they're gonna drink after the game.
That's possible. Or who's got the top bet?
I get a feeling that the catcher is not always, but sometimes is really sitting really close to the hitter, the batter. If you see his glove
Mhm.
right now, it's
Yeah.
slow grounder to 3 off the back
That's a tag play.
on the tack. Yeah.
Yeah. A similar play like earlier with Rizzi when Rizzi slid into first base, Robin. Might not be the most happy most slide happy guy, but
And the replay is often is for sure is out.
Yeah.
This was a good time to slide. Actually.
yeah, then you go underneath that tag. Yeah? But that's always tough, you know. You can maybe say something about the as a first base quotient that you have that visual with your runners, but because as a runner it's tough to see that kind of type of play. You can only watch the first baseman then slide into in the bag. That's the sporadic occasions where you have slides possible to first base. You know, it's this type of play.
And show bunt.
I try to push it to third, I think.
It's a big risk with 2 out,
Yeah.
I would say. That means
If you think you can be safe when they shift over a little bit, as you can see right now, the third baseman is still just in
yeah, the
the
key.
baseline, but no, he's not gonna do it on one striker. So
It's pretty close actually.
yeah, I probably see that bunt, and then he's coming closer and takes away the possibility to do so. I didn't see where he was positioned earlier in the bat, so.
No, me either.
It's still going to be a tough play for the. It's foul. It should be called foul
That's a
ball.
foul
Yeah,
ball,
it's a
yes.
foul ball. Yeah, it was a foul ball. He caught it on foul territory. That's a good call from the chief umpire because I assume that the guy in first didn't see that play.
It's
Interesting to see also about who's responsible for what call at the moment. You know.
I would say in this case I would say the home plate umpire because he's behind the ball.
No.
But even then, what I noticed that if the foul ball it's also the foul ball when the ball doesn't touch the line. If you see it on top view, and then if it touches the line on top view, it's still a foul ball. Doesn't mean that he's touching the ball on the ground. You know what I mean? I didn't notice that actually. A few months ago in MLB also there was a same situation, and they really looked it up in the rulebook, and of course
Interesting.
the rulebook is always right, like the umpires.
If they apply the rule book.
If they apply the rulebook, yes. We just had a shot of the third baseman. He's of course with the lefty. He's far away from the foul line.
Yeah, I could see that they're shifting a little bit to the right side. But on the other hand, you can see the right fielder still not playing too deep, especially after the previous at bat when they hit the ball all the way to the warning track.
And middle infield is taking a lot of space. 2-2.
That's a good
And
hit.
that's a good
See,
one. That's right in the gap.
Exactly what we said.
It's gonna should be a double, but no.
No, it's just a long single.
That's a nice shot of Elias.
With the pitcher close.
Yeah, let's see if Brasschaat is able to manage something with 2 outs. Huh?
Yeah, they should get some more runs to have a little bit more of comfort.
Yeah, 1-0. It's always close. Huh? It's a really close ball game. You never know what can happen, especially if Brasschaat is going to the bullpen next inning. We don't know yet, but I assume not. I also see Robbie Rouvers taking some throws in down behind the dugout there. So I think we're still deciding what to do with going to who, and
We just saw the replay of the pitch. That's
that might drop in.
that looks like yes, and
That's
it's
a good
going for
base running.
third.
He's going to third base. If should go to second. That's
No, he's safe. He's safe. And
He bubbled-
Avis, yes, that's
he bubbled the ball. But it is a heads-up base run, of course. But yeah, you mentioned earlier the cardinal rule: don't be the first and third out. At third base, this was a risky play.
It was a good throw.
Billy was a good throw, but he
Let's
bubbled
see
the
it
ball.
again.
So yeah,
Yes.
especially right now, it's a good time to finish this type of play also.
It was a perfect throw, actually, right on the money.
Yeah,
That
funny.
unfortunately, that again.
Heads-up race run for me also, because that's always should be going to second base and when the throw goes to third out there.
Yeah, and right now,
Yeah, you have to punish these guys right now in
yes,
this
if
situation.
you get
I
a
think
hit, if you get a hit now, it could be 2 points, 2 runs.
Yeah, it's another situation where it's another situation for Brasschaat where they just managed to get a couple of guys at second and third and have one base hit and score two extra runs. That's ideal.
Interesting how many pitches.
Yeah.
He's getting coming close to the 100 pitches.
Yeah, he's getting more fatigued. I think you can see that.
2 balls now.
It's also going to be interesting again, like I said earlier in the game. These guys, they don't back off. They're not afraid to go to 120, 130. Yeah.
Well, Philip, what now? This is interesting. He's a shortstop player, but he's also manager. Is this a walk?
That's a good question. I don't know what's in the rule, but I think there is a certain rule where it is I think you have to, yeah, the umpire is going to give him a walk. So, no.
So
If he would, the catcher would go, or if the manager goes, he gave him a walk. So. Good hitters count right now, so now it's interesting. Would you prefer the walk and let the rookie come up, or would you let Rizzi hit with 3-0?
I would give the rookie the confidence.
Yeah, okay.
But currently nothing. There is one run and looking is going to home.
Should send him.
And it's home sign safe. Wow.
I think it's. I don't know if he had the green light, yes or no, but I was thinking the same thing. I would just let him hit. But
I think he had the green light. I think he had the green light. I didn't expect it. Actually, to be honest, I didn't expect that it would hit at this moment.
I was kind of hoping for it.
Anyway, 2 more runs for the Brasschaat Braves, so it's 0-3. And a run at first, and Jamie Peters at bat.
Yeah, and that's an at bat without any pressure right now. You're up 3-0. And
it's getting wild, eh?
Yeah. If Jamie Peters would get on with the bases loaded with a walk, it puts a lot more pressure on this kid.
So actually,
it has to work out, of course.
So it was at the end a smart move of Elias, who went take an extra base to get the pressure off.
Well, yeah, that you mean Elias going to third base?
Yes.
Yes. I think they were lucky that ball was bubbled at third base.
Also
otherwise
true.
They would have been out of the inning.
Then wasn't it that smart? That's true. So 2 balls, 3 balls.
I should be taking it right now.
Jamie, denk je nou? Denk je?
Yeah,
I think
the fist,
the fist is a stake sign. I think, yeah.
Yeah, just give away the sign for Brasschaat in a live stream. That's always fun for the Brasschaat coach. He will be very happy with seeing the game.
And again, a youngster. Let's hope he's this time a little bit more patient.
Yeah, you should be patient. It's
7 balls, almost.
The same thing. Rizzi went to a 3-0 count, drove in the runs, and then a 4-pitch walk, and now should be patient enough. If he can put himself on, maybe he can do some extra damage with the top of the order coming up. So
1 and 2 occupied. Wow.
They should try to get a couple more on, if possible, of course, because it might change the pitching plan too, of course. It's more of a comfort seat going to a youngster or a more experienced pitcher in relief, depending who you're going to be needing the next couple of games, because winning this game is not going to be enough for Brasschaat to be satisfied for the rest of the tournament, because they get a big game coming up tomorrow. Although that might not be the most important game, but it's going to be a key game also. But I think we can say that Valencia might be the top favorite team to play the finals in this tournament, I think, and it's going to come down on the results of the London Mets, Brasschaat, and
we call them the London Moustaches.
Yeah, okay. I wonder why.
They were fine with it. I talked with the guy. They were fine with it. It was okay.
Yeah, and the Austrian team, of course.
Yes, and they don't underestimate the Diving Ducks. They were pretty solid this morning. Good pitching on both sides, actually. That's a foul ball. Was a college guy throwing for the London Mets, lefty. Pretty solid. Good fastball. We have some good teams on this tournament.
Yeah, it's a balanced tournament, I think. Like I said earlier, I think maybe the team that sticks out the most might be Valencia on paper, I would say. Because 2 weeks back when Rulebook Umpires played the tournament, also the Spanish team was kind of like the favorite to win it. But
yes.
But well, they're still alive, these guys. Eh?
Yes,
they're not
laughing.
Yeah. But they know they had their opportunity, so why not? They shouldn't be afraid to still go out there and try to get a couple on the board.
So they're gonna hit. Hey, Philip, we're on TV.
Hij stond nog aan.
And a foul ball for strike one. Still Kate at the mount. So interesting is who is in relief.
So
we have a
foul ball. It's a foul ball.
Yes. For a second strike. That's 0-2.
Yeah, he's quite down. He's close to. He's over 100 at the moment.
Kate is over the 100, yeah?
Yeah, 101. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Especially if Ruven's playing third right now, was loosening up the arm to go to get some pitches in. But
it's a good pitch for the strikeout.
Should try to get a short and quick inning right now. Though.
So we could start maybe the 8th and then coming with Rubens to close the game. Ooh.
I don't, like I said, I don't know what the idea is for the next game. Tomorrow they play Valencia, then they have an off day, and then the last day they play the Diving Ducks. So and also it's gonna matter how the game of the Valencia game will end up, and still then it's gonna be.
We have another Brewers fan.
Of course.
On the other side of the lake. Actually,
I know we was gonna be watching this game. I said, especially after the WhatsApp message yesterday. I said I gotta put my Brewers hat on.
and we're talking about who? There we have a ground
He
ball.
knows. He knows. Oh, good pick.
Nice play by Braxton.
That's kind of like a nice off-balance throw from deep in the hole.
It's a nice play. Also nice pick of Jamie, of course.
Yeah, but he can do that. He can. I mean, that's also something that's underestimated by. I read an article earlier, a week or two back, where
Nice
what's
pick.
easier to get a goal? What's more rewarding, a Golden Glove first baseman or a Golden Glove shortstop? And most people would say the Golden Glove shortstop because they got a lot more balls, you know. But if you think about it, as a first baseman to get a Golden Glove, especially how much more outs you get for your team, like balls in the dirt, pick them out and stuff like that. That's an undervalued item, I think. In our sport, it's like a good first baseman who can pick balls, who can stretch out, lay out balls, but stuff like make up actually for the whole infield. That's an undervalued aspect, I think.
An underestimated position.
Yeah, and they say that's what your job is. Yeah, but your job as a shortstop is also to field the ball cleanly and make good throws to first. So it's
Exactly.
kind of like
And there we got a fly ball.
another tough play.
Oh,
that's a
just
tough
missed
play.
it.
Yeah. That's actually more a ball for the second baseman. But that's
Because
another-
he has a better view on it. Should
Yeah,
be,
yes, he can.
In the replay, yeah, he
Should
just
be.
touched it. He just touched it.
It's a tough play.
So that's 2-2. Full count. That's a big shot to left field.
Ball pretty hit deep and it's out of
That's a home run.
here. Yeah, you could see these guys swing the bat earlier also. It's some powerful bat.
The coach is making the difference.
He's doing it all.
He's doing it all, exactly.
Yeah, this game is not over. I'm telling you, this game is not over yet. And he's happy about it too. So.
Looks like it. I didn't know we could jump that high. So that's 1 run against 3. Still in favor of Brasschaat, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that quietly right
That was-
away.
yeah.
Good contact.
You could see it go deep right away. Left fielder was still looking for it, but it was not just over the fence, but it was a decent home run.
I'm not sure that maybe it's. I think it's the first home run this tournament. I'm not sure that.
I haven't seen one in the games so far. I think
I think either.
maybe from the first game, but
There
that's
is
another base hit.
yes.
Yeah, I think it's getting closer to taking some action in some kind of way. I think. Of course, yeah, it's a tough situation. If Robin Roevens is the guy who's on relief, he's in the field right now. Is he warmed up completely? Yes or no? We don't know. And do you want to go to a youngster like that, like in this kind of situation also? So
Yeah, just check it is indeed the first home run of this tournament. Runner at first. 2 down. And an off-speed pitch for a strike. It's good that they're still showing that they're alive, the Sofia Blues.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's the color or the music style? Maybe both.
Yeah, maybe both. Could also be the pronunciation of get the blues for you.
Ah, yes. Aye, so out pitch.
Yeah.
It's a free base in scoring position. With
Yeah.
3 and 1, you never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. Huh? We've seen some nice plays, but we've seen some ugly plays too.
Yes.
Earlier, so yeah.
Still no action in the bullpen, eh? So I
No.
think the plan is going to the third baseman, to Robin Rovers.
Yeah, let's assume so. The only question is
Um,
probably we'll be losing the DH. Who's so
I think they're gonna talk, yeah? Yeah, look. There is third base coach Peter van Walraven walking to the mouth. Also ex-former pitcher. And we're still in the top of the 7th. So I was talking about Peter van Walraven. He's a former pitcher, but also a home run king. It's not very often that a pitcher is also a good hitter.
yeah, I mean, if you're an athlete, you can do anything. What do you want to say? It doesn't look like an athlete, or?
He looks like an athlete.
Oh, okay. No, it was a fearing pitcher to face, but also a fearing hitter to face. So yeah, Peter was kind of like the two-way player. Huh?
Like the Otania of the
Yeah,
of the Belgian baseball. Starting with a strike, so I don't know what he said, but it was something good. Maybe he said, "This is the last batter you can
guy-
face,
yeah,
so you go for it all the way."
might be possible.
Because his pitch count, that's a good pitch.
You see
So
the guy
just,
at
replay.
second base taking a big lead. Nobody's keeping short to the base. I'm probably not going to be going, but if you can take that kind of a lead,
He's going, but there's a third strike.
it's like that. Yeah.
Good eye, Philip, good eye.
I've put in my lenses today. So
Oh, luckily. Not gonna make any jokes about that, so
This is my chance.
So back to the top of the batting with the shortstop Braxton.
Yeah, it's a good time to get some security runs in for Brasschaat. Like I see in the bullpen again, Robert the boy. So I assume they will probably go to the youngster and still have Robin afterwards, maybe.
See what happens.
Yeah, I see
Yes.
what happens if we get him on a short leash, maybe. And I'm not saying maybe in a bad way, but taking the risk of putting the youngster in and get a couple outs, and then still have Robin as a backup guy. But then you have, if you don't need to use Robin Roevens, then you might have him for tomorrow's game or whatever the plan might be for.
And even then, it's a good experience for a guy
Yeah,
like Robert for coming in the game at this moment.
yeah, it can go two ways. Eh? It can be, it's a good
Of
experience,
course,
definitely,
yes.
but it can go two ways. Eh?
So three
But
balls.
you have to give that trust to guys sometimes, and as a coach, it's not always an easy decision to give the confidence to young guys like that, especially in a pressure situation, because you have to always think about getting that win, and once that win gets in your mind, you know, then the most situation that most often the situation is that you go to an older, more experienced guy all through. That's not always the best solution, but so you get the lead of one. So let's see if Jamie is managed as a possibility to manage something. The similar situation as earlier in the game. Get the lead of one, lefty up.
I just wanted to say it's a
Yeah.
pretty big league lead he's taking in the big league. The big league in the big lead. Enfin,
Well, that's it's a guy with a big lead like that. I mean, I don't see it as an issue if you
it's
have
going. Fake bunt.
they knew
Oh.
he was gonna go. It should take the.
Oh, no.
no, it was not far enough. But they knew he was going.
Yes,
You
yes.
could see it. They throw the pitch out.
But even then, he was pretty quick. Good jump.
Yeah.
But Braxton is putting himself in a scoring position, with Jamie being aggressive at this time. And the pitcher of Sofia is over 100 pitches now, so you saw that, a lot of balls. The beginning of
Yeah, I
now
was
a
just
really
thinking,
nice bunt, bring him over. Braxton is a smart player.
Yeah, he has his eye on the ball. I mean, he knows what he's doing on the base paths.
But a good sacrifice bunt for Jamie,
Yeah,
as it should be. So we have a runner at third.
playing for a one-run security runner here. So yeah, let's see what Axel does in a similar situation as earlier in the game again.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a copy of the same type of inning, I think.
Still some power behind the ball, behind the pitch, but a little high. So, what's the first question you're gonna ask Axel tomorrow if he comes to the office? And don't mention you have home office tomorrow. Imagine that you're at the office tomorrow.
First question. I don't know. I haven't thought about it actually.
You should think about it. think
Yeah,
about it.
I shall think about it.
So 1-1 for Axel Poesmans, the catcher, and a runner on third.
No sign, but I don't know.
They just can say it in Dutch now, if they want.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going. That's a big risk or a smart move. Wow, amazing. Look how fast it was.
That's a really good read on the ball. Huh?
And again, a good jump, because if you go, you have to go through it. Huh?
Yeah, in plays like that, it's always the judgment of the runner himself. Because as a coach, you cannot anticipate to say go or hold. Or as a player, you should be able to read those kind of plays and make those plays yourself. Because that's too often you see that coaches anticipate. So you have to go when I tell you to, or yes or no. But that's.
But still, it's a big risk, Philip.
It is, yeah.
You have one man now.
You have
your number two.
Three hole on the
Three,
plate.
yeah,
So.
sorry, I was saying two. It's three. Yeah. 2-2 for Axel. So an extra run for Brasschaat Brace. It make it 1-4. Now foul ball.
Yeah, you can say it's a big risk, but you always have to think about if you know your own capabilities and stuff like that, and if you can read a play and see if you can make it yes or no. It's never without the risk, of course, but it also has something to do with confidence. If you think you can make it, why not?
Some funny sounds.
It's gonna be tough with the sun.
It didn't look like
No.
he was making it tough. But the sun is pretty low now.
Yeah, it's more on the other side. I think I feel right now.
So 2 down. And Robin Ruvers. And
It's a
nice.
fair ball down the line.
Yes.
Let's see if you can make it to second. No.
No. Still, with a pitcher throwing over 100 pitches, first strike you see.
Yeah, but why not? It's a good pitch. You hit it there.
If you got confidence, you should do it.
I got money in my mind, is that a crime? Yeah. Don't wanna go back to the days when I was broke.
Yeah, they talk a whole lot about first pitch strikes and then how it lowers the possibilities to get on base. Like a little stat, it's like it's 60% of the first pitch strikes. Even more rolls out into an out. So.
Let's see if Elias has some pop in his bat.
Left.
Left, thank you.
You see the right fielder really makes the adjustment right now, eh? Like a previous play when he hit that double.
Yes. Isn't that beautiful, Philip? You're finishing my sentences.
Oh, that's a good comeback.
Oh, he got it.
He caught
Wow.
it. That was a pretty quick comebacker.
Actually,
Yeah,
I hope we have a replay on that. Wow, look at that.
you can see his face right here in the dugout.
Yeah, it's a little bit white.
He was, yeah.
Look. Oh, that's pretty hard. That was.
Then you realize how dangerous it can be sometimes. Eh? If you think about the fact that the little kids sometimes hit the ball hard off cup,
So again, the big hurt from the Sofia team.
Yeah.
And we have a pitching change on the mound for the Brasschaat Braves. Robin Rufus, like we mentioned or thought he would take over the pitching mound. And starting with 1 ball and 1 strike. So Elias, the second baser, is playing at third now. Robert De Boy is playing second. And Lucas Rizzi is in right field. And 1 and 2 for Robin Rufus. Off-speed pitch for the first strikeout.
Yeah.
And the big hurt is a little bit mad.
Yeah, he hasn't put up the best ones today, actually.
And like we said, the first at bat was looking like an all or nothing swing.
Still mad about it.
He threw his bat away, and afterwards he took it and he
Luckily,
kicked it.
it's like the fence between.
Between us and the batter, yes. Good pitch. So 2 strikeouts in a row. It's not bad.
Make it short and quick.
Or quick and short. Looked a bit high for me, but it's a big batter, so
So it's tough.
same
to judge the
pitch.
strikes
Oh,
and for
I
the
want to see
strike.
this. I get it. Braxton under it. 3 hitters, 3 outs. Going to the 9th.
Yes. It's coming to an end.
It should coming to an end. Beginning of the 9th, starting off Yves Boesmans, the center fielder, didn't had much contact this game, I think.
No. Yeah. I mean,
What you mean?
it doesn't matter that much either. If you're still winning, now he has a good solid contact.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be fair.
It's a foul ball.
Ah, we're still running. No, it's foul ball. a long strike, like they say. But again, first pitch.
I don't mind that. I don't mind the guys swinging at the first pitch at now. I mean,
As long as they hit, they make some hits.
yeah, putting yourself on strike one also it's not gonna boost the confidence either. You had 2 Ks before, so
In his situation, it's maybe a good thing if you see a strike, you just hit, especially if it's fastball. Let's see that Eve is getting himself on base. Oops. After the bounce looked not bad at all, actually.
that's the wrong sport, huh?
Again, a foul ball. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes for Yves Poesmans. But like you mentioned before, multitasking.
Yeah.
A man doing multitasking.
Yeah, it's not very common, huh? At least that's what the
Maybe.
females say, but
Maybe I shouldn't go that way.
we're live streaming, so
Oh, that's a big fly ball, I think. Does it stay inside?
no.
No. That was funny. The guy was just putting his hand on his head, but it touched.
That will give him some confidence. He can, if they can secure this win for tomorrow, and it's another fly ball. First base is not moving too
I
much.
think he didn't see it at all.
No.
Or he's still mad about the strikeouts he had in
Yep.
the inning before.
Yes, shortstop and second baseman. The two brothers are like both of them are coaches. Shortstop is manager, the second baseman is also on the coaching field.
So if the two coaches approach the mound, he should leave then.
What is that?
It's 2 walks then.
Theoretically, yes. Yeah.
So Lucas Rizzi at bat.
That's a low pitch.
Take a guess. How many pitches does this one have? What do you think?
Oh, guess.
Guessing is not looking.
He's not looking to the screen.
So it's
No, I was thinking it was way over 100, but he's like 128, 129 right now, so it's quite a bit.
by pitch.
Like we said earlier, these guys, they don't back off to go 120, 130. He's at 130 right now, so I don't know who they play tomorrow. Sofia, maybe they have the off day, I don't know.
No, the London Mets have the update tomorrow, so I guess they're playing against
The Austrian team.
Austrian team. Yes, in at noon.
Jamie. Knallen stapt er ver. Naar de pitcher.
Some coaches from the side here, so
They're most of the time always right, so
yeah,
it took off.
it's a steal. I know that's gonna be thrown out.
Yes. Second out.
Yeah, it's always you hear it a lot on the side and on the other side of the fence. People giving instructions to players or.
It's 1-1 for Jamie. Another strike. It's 1-2. Lucas Ruzi, he's strong, but not that fast.
He's a good base runner, but he's not the fastest guy out there. But he's a you don't always have to be fast to be a good base runner, of course. Just reading the play, reading the situation. It can help you. Albert Pujols wasn't the fastest guy either, but he was a guy who could steal a base sometimes. So.
Going to the bottom of the ninth. Showing bunts, bunting to barehanded.
Tough play.
Wow, nice play of Elias. Barehanded. Looked good, no?
He's pumped about it, eh?
He should be. He should be. Nice play. Was a good bunt.
Yeah, it was a good bunt, but he did read the ball well and made a nice barehand play.
So that's one out. Team is helping Robin really well. So back top of the batting for the Sofia team, the Sofia Blues.
I think it's a no-hitter, number 77, can't remember the name.
It's the second baser.
Shopeki Martin.
Oh, is it the new guy maybe?
Yeah.
He saw 3 pitches.
Yeah.
That makes it 2 outs. Back to the coach.
Yeah, he dropped the bomb earlier, so still good job from Ruvens to get ahead right away.
Looked a bit inside. I wouldn't think you come with a...
Might drop.
He's trying for it. Oh! Good effort.
Yeah, good effort. It's a risky play also. If the ball would a little more hit, more flat, more line drive, it would be risky because if you miss that ball, you go out to... It's a sure double then.
Maybe a triple.
Maybe.
He touched it.
Almost
You
caught
can
the ball.
see it in the replay. Yeah,
Yeah.
he touched it. Oh, he thought he had it. What would be a really nice game-finishing catch. But hey, you can give it to Robin if you want to. Aye, that's a good catch from Axel. And there's one ball. It's 3 balls. It's a high fly ball.
Should be it.
That's it. Nice catch. Although a tough game, eh?
I know,
Close
a tough
game.
game. Yeah, close game. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest win either. As people said, it was going to be the lesser team to face. They still gave Brasschaat a tough game. Huh? They had to go all the way to the end. So
Don't run away, people, because we're gonna try to get a player of the Brasschaat team behind the mic. Philip, I want to thank you to be here. It was really nice
you're welcome.
having you here.
It was fun to be here also. So
I'm happy that you say it was fun. No, really thank you for the co-comments, and it was really helpful with your view of baseball. You wanna finish with a nice quote or something?
not really, but I wish the best of luck to the Brasschaat team the rest of the week and the people that stick their neck out for organizing this tournament. And all the people that are helping out here. So it's always it's not always the easiest thing to do, or hosting a tournament like this, and it's always good for promotion here on Belgian soil. So big thanks for Brasschaat of hosting, and the best of luck for the team the rest of the tournament. And I hope to see them on Saturday.
I hope so too. I hope to see you on Saturday. We'll see about it later.
I have to verify that later this evening then.
Okay. Thank you for being here. People, don't walk away. We're gonna try to get a player here. So I will go grab a player and be right back. Philip, I see you around. You say hi to Axel from me tomorrow morning.
I will do so.
Okay, thank you. I see you soon.
Yep.
You think easy win?
Close enough to I think you're live, so I'm gonna start. So Robin, how are you?
I'm good, I'm fine, I'm fine. A good win, so...
What can you tell me a little bit more about the game? How was it?
I think Kate threw a very good game. Kept Bulgarian on 1 run, and I just had to close it because his pitching count was getting high, so yeah, that's it.
Okay, was it? Did you expect the toughness of the Bulgarian team, because it was good pitching of the guys?
You have to play every game hard. So also against them, you see the guy, he hits a bomb. They can hit. I think they have more hits than us. So yeah, never underestimate a team like that.
How can you focus, because you're playing first third base, hitting, and then afterwards you have to close the game as a pitcher? That's mentally pretty tough, I think.
When I'm in the infield, I'm more focused than in the outfield. So when I play infield, I'm more in the game than playing outfield. If I come from the outfield and have to pitch, it's different. So I think it's better to play third and then pitch instead of playing the outfield.
The pitching went well?
Yeah, it was pretty good. So I was happy with the first inning. Struck out 2 guys, so I was very happy.
Okay, and tomorrow? What do you expect tomorrow?
Tomorrow we have to play hard. It's against Spain. I think they're the best team. They look the best team on paper. They won against the Bulgarians, so we have to play hard.
Okay, you still got some pop in your arm to throw tomorrow?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe. I hope so. Maybe from the infield, but we will see who's going to pitch. I don't know yet.
Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for the small interview, and good luck tomorrow and the rest of the
Thank
tournament.
you well.
So for the rest, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock for the game between the Sofia team and the Diving Ducks from Austria. And at night we will have Brasschaat playing the Spanish team, the Valencia Astros. So thanks everybody for watching, and keep in touch and see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.